Hi, I'm Juan. I've spent most of my career doing refinery, piping design, uh, petrochemical, um, u- utility plants, and so forth in the refinery business. I'm doing this video. I'm going to go walk through how I think selection of tie-ins in the rack should be before you go start modeling. After you do a field walk down or go look at some laser scan. Um, I'll be creating some more videos to kind of walk through some of these other processes, but I just wanted to go through this, um, how to think through a pipe rack tie-in. Um, so I've got here is a rack. I've got the columns. I've got the green lines here as existing lines in the rack as they typically are. Um, Trying to get going here. Let's see, let me put some I'm assuming that you know what a plot plan is, a PNID, piping plan, pipe spec, and some done some S3D modeling or know what I'm talking about. This is in a turnaround or a revamp type of setting. Um, what I'm showing here is the rack plan view, and let's just get started. Let me try to do my best I can here. So I'm in green. So this is the lines. The spacings in the racks sometimes are not even or equal. Um, but you also have existing lines that are coming out of the rack into the unit. And I'm thinking maybe a crude unit here or a alky unit. It doesn't matter. They all have pipe. It's round. Let's just say this line here has another line coming out and coming out to this area and so forth. I think you get the gist. So let's talk about this line right here. Let me put an end to it. Let's just say this line is a 3-inch, 150-pound carbon steel. And then in this, we'll let's go into where I would locate the tie-in. I would say for what we have here, let's look at getting it as close as possible to one of the columns, right? One of the pipe support columns. So we'll call this pipe support. Pipe support. I would try to keep it close, depending on where your piece of equipment is out here. Your pump or your exchanger, whatever's out here. I would locate it as close as I could. Let's locate it to as close as we can to PS1. And let's just say we'll pick in this line here. We'll put the field weld there. Just show an emblem for a field weld. Then we can, I would say let's keep it, let's go back to some dimensions here. Let's keep this about 3 feet, about 2 feet. And space it out there. Then I would come back. Let's put the existing line in there. Let's go with black. New line. The new line. Let's go with black. Let's take out a little bit of this green line here. And I got a lot thinking about this. Then we'll come out with a line here. And then let's just say we're going to come out to the right hand side. It's going to come up and out to the right hand side, cross some steel there. So we'll put that there. So then we'll have some weld dots there. So on the existing lines, let's back out a little bit. We'll have, let's say we have a stop here. This existing line, we have a stop. And in here we have a guide. And just, you'll need this information for your piping engineer, but just make sure you get some of this on your sketching or from laser scan, but I would suggest still sketching it even though you got it in laser scan. Like I said, I'll talk about laser scan in some of the other videos, but let's look at this here. One of the reasons we need to put as close as we can to one side or the other without making too many jogs in your line. You'll have to come back and provide some support here. So let's just say we'll put a trunnion or a dead leg there, a dummy leg. And then this will need whatever the engineer, so then this green line, we're gonna demo it out. So all this will be in a demo package. We'll talk about demo packages later, but that's demo in this case. And when we demo that line, we'll have that in the tie-in package also. But as we go through this, let's then on the new line, we'll probably add a guide here. I'll be up to the engineer, but just for talking purposes of how we're doing this. So let's go to let me slide over to try to draw an ISO view of this situation here. So let's say we got the green line coming like this, and then we have the supports and support, and we have the pipe support. Pipe support. With this pipe support, we'll have our field welds around here somewhere. And then we'll have our line coming out. Let's get a little tighter. We'll have our line coming out here. Oh, let's draw pin black. We have our line coming out here up. Oh, it's not what I want to show. Up and then out. And it'll be crossing some existing steel here also. Weld dot, weld dot, weld dot, and the field weld. And then this will be more likely it'll be a field weld cut and bevel. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so with that, let's zoom out a little bit here. And let's go back to our plan view here. This would be the tie-in package. We would need for this, all this to happen, we would need a good tie-in package, and you'll need to locate this field weld, and you'll also need to locate the existing supports on the ISO. So I would take into consideration into drawing this part, or having you model in the existing model or existing support here. And the reason I'm saying that is because we will want this dimension here. Is going to be very key for construction. Construction is going to need this 18-foot dimension on the ISO located in the model, so they can locate this tie-in and have something to pull a dimension on to locate this. Right, this will be key location, and then this will become the cut line. And they know, construction knows how much to leave in there. Anyway, this is something that I've been thinking about putting together, and getting out there for us, but to put out there. I would like for you to give me feedback on this. I know I need to clean up my sketching up a little bit, but I'll try to come back with another video on something if y'all have any suggestions, or I'm thinking of just creating another type of tie-in in the rack. Oh yeah, one thing I wanted to show was that, this will be this is turnaround work. Really, this is all turnaround work that I just described here. And there's something that sometimes clients want pre-turnaround and pre-tar, and that's shows a little bit different. We'll have to add some flanges or stuff in there, but anyway, I need to end this and put it out and get my channel started. So I'd appreciate it if y'all give me some feedback. If anybody sees this, dislike. Like I said, this is a sketch. This is not any kind of graphics for anybody to look at. Anyway, I'm gonna end this now. Jabbering. Anyway, just take a look at these notes and see if they help you. Thanks. Bye.